Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of SCUM. So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
Hi guys,
a little
welcome
bit more
back
to
to
another episode of SCUM.
Spare me a second.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more
back
to
to
another episode of SCUM.
Spare me a second.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more
back
to
to
another episode of SCUM.
Spare me a second.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more
back
to
to
another episode of SCUM.
Spare me a second.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more.
back.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more.
back.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little bit
welcome
more.
back.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is probably building
guys,
a little
welcome
bit more.
back.
So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is I'm not quite sure
Probably
what's
building
happening
guys,
there.
welcome back.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to be doing tonight is I'm not quite sure
Probably
what's
building
happening
guys,
there.
welcome.
Not quite sure on that. Something a bit weird is going on. Weird. 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 I seem to be having some sort of feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. I seem to be having some sort of feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. I seem to be having some sort of feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's happening on this end. I don't know why. Feedback loop going on here. I'm not quite sure what's causing it. Bit of a weird one, this, guys. Weird. Right, just bear with me a second. I might restart the game and see if that's the problem. Bit of a weird one, this, guys. Weird. Right, just bear with me a second. I might restart the game and see if that's the problem. Right, guys, I figured it out. Now, I know you're all going to laugh your asses off at me for this, but I had the live stream running in the background. So I had it on YouTube, and then I also had it going on the game as well. Excellent. But I'm really professional, you understand? Right, we'll get back into it as quick as we can. Right, hopefully everything should be okay. So let's just pretend that that last 5 minutes never ever happened, okay? We'll never speak of it again. I'll put myself back in the position where we started. Right, hi guys, welcome along to SCUM again. And I think what we will do tonight is we're going to have a look at expanding the base a little bit, I think. Because I would like to put a bit of a garage on the side here and have it on a slope so that I can actually run the truck down the slope if the battery goes flat, which I think it probably has done. Let's get in and have a look. Oh no, the battery's fine. Unusual. But that's fine. Right, so anyway, how are you doing out there, guys? You okay? Everybody's here. We got Moose, we got TR, we got Old Man, and we got Mufu in the house. So yeah, I hope you're all doing a bit better than me out there. Right, so we're going to have a little think about what we're going to do. So I think I'll do a double platform there with a ramp coming out the front. And that might just work to our advantage. So let's see what we can do. Let's have a look at crafting. I don't know if a twig foundation is going to hold a 2-ton truck, but we'll try it anyway. TR, are you ever going to let me live that one down, mate? No, of course you're not. I don't know, I think it was the game. I don't think it was anything to do with me. Stupid game. Right. Let's chop some trees down, shall we? Show our anger. Right, I think we'll put the face smasher into the truck for now. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. So I just thought you guys would like me to repeat everything. It had to be done, and you know it had to be done. I'm going to have to chop that tree down in front because that's going to bug me. Let's get rid of this a minute. So I wonder if it's going to be one of those nights for us guys where Nardi makes himself look stupid every 5 minutes. And there's the first mention of Debbie. I wondered how long... To be quite honest, I'm quite impressed that was you, old man. I thought it would have been TR. I knew it wouldn't be Mufu because I don't think Mufu's ever seen anything like that. He's too innocent. You never know, we might encounter Debbie. She could be out here somewhere. That wouldn't surprise me, old man. Right, I need some rope. I'm sure I had some rope in here. Ah, or did I have it in the crates that I created in the base? Maybe in my miscellaneous. There we have some rope. Marvellous. With the heat at the moment, move through absolutely 100%. We are having a right old heat wave over here in England at the moment. Yeah, me too, Moose. 100%. I've run out of logs. Hey, old man, it was good to go on your site yesterday so I could put a face to the name. Quite like your site, actually. It's quite nice and laid back. Right, that should be big enough to take the truck, hopefully. He certainly does have a flair for the music, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. A twig ramp. No, that's the way I like it, old man. I think everything laid back, nothing in a rush. Right, I think I'm going to have to double up these ramps, aren't I? Oh, is that not going to... That's a bit annoying. Run out of rope now as well. Right, let's see if we can make some rope. I'm not sure. I was hoping to actually get another set of ramps on there so that I could actually get it to sort of slot into the ground. Because I want to get the truck up on there, you see. Yeah. But unfortunately, the ramps won't slot on to the end of there. That is a bit annoying, isn't it? I don't think it is. I think that's going to be too high for it. The problem with this, if you get that jammed on there, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass to get it off again. I don't know. The problem with logs is it'll probably push them aside as it tries to go out. Now, what I'm thinking of is maybe putting a platform there. Yeah, this is what I think. Let's see what you guys think of this. So, if I were to put a platform in front, I can get one to go straight, that is. You haven't even seen it yet, TR. Don't give me that. So if I put that one there like that, then maybe I can put another ramp in front of that. I'm going to try it. I don't care what TR says. I'm going to try it. TR's just messing with my brain banana. Right, so there we've got that platform. So let's see if we can put another ramp in front of it. Mufu, you've only done that just so that you can put some emojis up. We all know what your game is. I reckon it's going to work, you know. Oh, I see what you did there, TR. Wouldn't it be funny if after all this, the second I reversed that back up, it just crushed all that lot down? No, actually, no, it wouldn't be funny at all the work I've done on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, old man. If I put it up on there, every time when I finish, if the battery goes flat, then I can get a good rundown off of that. In truth, I can actually get a good rundown on the road anyway. So I could actually get in it from there and actually push it downhill. Yeah, it does work. I've already got a ramp on the other side. So how you doing, Ramp? How you doing, Rez? There we go. So we put the final ramp on now, which will snap onto this side nicely. And it should be down low enough for us to get the truck onto. Perfect. There we go. Right, let's give it a go. Yeah, I don't want to say that too quick because I'll probably just shoot straight off the back. Right, I think I'm going to have to extend that back another set of platforms there. But that will be fine. Oh yeah, it definitely looks dangerous. If Nardi's involved, of course it's going to be dangerous. Oh, I need to make some more rope. Yeah, you never know. I mean, right up on top of this hill that I'm on, could well flood, couldn't it? I mean, whoops, better pick that up, I suppose. So I purposely put it up on the top of this hill so that if the battery did go flat, I've got a bit of a slope. Because I can get it up to that point there quite easily. And then that's a huge, great ramp down there. Or slope. Hill. You know what I mean. It's about the only thing Debbie hasn't done so far, isn't it? Is that what we're doing now? We're going to go on to... We're going to go on to ramp jokes. I can't join in because I can't think of one. There we go. So that's enough to keep the truck. So now we need to put the walls around. Perfect. Right, so let's start enclosing it. I think we're going to need a door in the back so we can get in that way. So let's go surfing now. Not up there. There we go. We can put one there. One there. We'll have a window one there. And at the front there, we will need some double doors. I thought they were going to be a double set, to be honest. I don't know how we're going to do that. I think we might just have to leave it open, to be honest. Yeah, I was going to have a double set of doors on the front, but it won't actually do them. The one that it shows as being a, where is it? A double door. Only covers one half. That's annoying. Not the end of the world. I think, to be fair, I ruined the stream within the first couple of minutes, didn't I? That's the second time you've unsubscribed tonight, Moose. I'm shocked. Yeah, of course, mate. Of course. Your dog was my #1 subscriber. That's right. See, I feel perfectly safe with him representing me. Have you guys seen the complaints that are going up about SCUM at the moment? About the new DLC? Well, they released the Into the Wild DLC, and basically they said it was going to be like this great big addition that, you know, for hunting stuff like that, and apparently it's turned out that it's actually pretty crap, because you pay for the actual DLC itself, then you've got to go to the traders in the game and you've got to pay them for it as well. And then with half the stuff you get on is actually worse than what you can actually already find in the game. Yeah. No, not well thought out at all. If you look at the reviews for it, it's mostly negative. People are not happy about it. That's basically what it seems like they're saying about this one. But yeah, Nardi will not be buying that, that's for sure. I was going to get it to, you know, to add a bit of interest onto the stream, but it ain't going to do anything. Right, Rez are just putting something new onto Discord, but I can't go and see it at the moment. So someone go and see it, tell me what it's like. It always is with Rez, to be fair. Not seen a bad bit of music from him yet. That's for sure. Oh, Rez, that reminds me as well, I wanted to ask you. You know, you did that music for Aska. Would it be possible to do that, but with a female singing it? Or will it not work that way? Nice one, mate. I say it's a great song, but I just want to hear what it'd be like with a female voice. Oh, right, okay. Oh, what's so similar like to what you did with the surrounded one the other night? No, you can push it. Hang on, I'll show you. Right, see there, look, it says help push. So I can get on now, and I can push it. Yeah, you'd want to see me jump off it as well. Let's cut some of these down. We can see it says tree, but I can't see what the other word is. Right, let's have a drink because it's getting a little bit thirsty out here. Ah, I see what you did there, Rez. Love it. I keep telling you all, Debbie is at the bottom of the ocean. There we go, the garage is made. Yeah, I'm thinking of extending the actual building. The garage I'm going to leave as a single story like it is. With ramps goes without saying, really. Right, where's the twig stairs? There we go. That's a bit annoying. Okay, no worries. Yeah, if this game was like Icarus, slightest little fire and that lot would go up. Right, so... yeah, it was fun. Rez has got a good one, or a bit of footage from a game where some guys, for some reason, they build a fire pit inside a wooden house, and then it just shows them what they're doing to try and put it out, and in the end, the whole thing just gets burnt down to the ground. It's really good. I've only got a long pole when Debbie comes round, you know that, mate. Right, and finally we need a door on there. There we go. Right, so I won't need to lock that. Perfect. Right, so we're going to need to double story this. This will be interesting. I just hope he can find that other one, because that other one was really funny. Yeah, I think there might be an emote battle coming on soon. Right, let's start getting these walls in place. Right, where's the window down below? Is that one? The one directly above that one. And that one there looking into the garage. And the rest can be just solid walls. Well, I suppose as much of a fortress as you can make out of twigs. Right, guys, if you haven't seen it, go and look at the Icarus video that Rez has put up. It's funny as. Yeah. Yeah, we can upgrade them. We will upgrade them next, once we got the actual building itself. Oh look, a flickering twig. Right, I think I'm going to need the truck to help me here. Marvellous, right. That's a small log, I don't want that. These hot dogs are getting more advanced every day. Drop my metal sword. No, not on there. God, it is absolutely sweltering in England at the moment, guys. I'm almost at the point of having to sit here in my pink pants. I don't know what the temperature is at the moment. Yeah, I'm thinking about actually getting some AC. That's a thing that you have in America that we don't really have too much here. You still have snow. Oh, I'd love to jump in some snow right about now. As long as it was warm snow. Don't eat the yellow snow because that's where the Eskimos go. Don't know, it must be about sort of 28, something like that. And I can honestly say, Mufu, that was a foolish move by him. And he's probably regretting that right now. I don't mind the heat, I never have done, but sometimes it can be a bit too much, you know. Surprised you were even wearing a coat, to be honest, Moose. Thought you'd just been wearing a thick shirt. That reminds me, I've got to find my sword in a minute. I dropped it down somewhere. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Marvellous. Some houses do, some houses don't. I don't have one here, but I do have a fan constantly going. Yeah, she's an American girl. First initial of her name begins with D. And judging by her film, she likes D as well. Close. She likes the first half of that name. Close again. I'll give you a clue. She's at the bottom of the ocean. I wish I was feeling slightly chilly. It actually sounds like a good philosophy. Go your own way, Moose. Damn, one piece of rope short. Right, we're just 2 more walls away from completing that part. Not work again, Moose. That's all you seem to do, mate. I think it's totally unfair. Unfortunately, Moose, tomorrow is Nardi's night off. There's no stream tomorrow. I'll more than likely still have Discord open, so can always chat in there. Yeah, but that'll just make it better for your TR, because you'll get all the mowing done, then you'll be free all evening for Surrounded on Friday. Run out of rope again. Let's have some water. A ramp? You haven't mentioned a ramp, mate. You could have mentioned that earlier. You know, we've gone on all evening and nobody said anything about a ramp. No, I'm going to have to stop you there, old man. I think the one thing this does not need is that bloody flute. That was getting right on my nerves. Even when I was trying to get to sleep, I could still hear that bloody thing. Oh, let's reverse it in. I'm surprised it's taken this long for somebody to mention the band camp, old man. And I honestly thought it would have been TR. Well held, I'd have to say. Where's my floor gone? There it is. Debbie and me go way back. I'm sure they must do. Must know her in Russia. There we go, that's the second level finished. Now if I was to make that a ramp there instead, or stairs. No, it won't do them there. That'd be interesting to see how that works. I wonder if I can actually get another one to snap to that correctly. Yeah, he'll probably try and convince us that he's gone off and done something else, won't he? Is that going to be right? Maybe we'll try it. I was just holding off on it to see how long it would take you before you couldn't stand it anymore, TR, to be honest. Okay, why is it doing that? Should be chopping these down into small sticks. That's better. That's much better. Marvellous. Right, how dark is this looking for you guys? It's dark again, is it? Right, hang on. Oh, those stairs work perfect. Hang on, is Mufu winding me up there? Mufu, are you winding me up? Because it's just not like you to do something like that. What, me or the guy on the game? Please say the guy on the game. Please say the guy on the game. That's enough from you, Moose. Right, I reckon we should have a watchtower. Can we get a ladder on the outside? No, I don't think we can. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, TR, I will not hear of it. That will withstand a 20 megaton explosion. I don't have a generator, Mufu. Let's have a look and see how difficult it is to get a generator. No, I never saw the ghost footage last night because Moose took it down before the end of stream, so I didn't get a chance to go over and have a look at it. A practice bomb. Oh, right, for diffusing. Thought it was going to be a bomb you just threw and just shout bang. Right. No, I can't see anything for a homemade generator. I bet his pink pants are not bloody pink anymore, are they? Right, yeah, I can't see any power stuff there unless it's under base building. I wonder if it's under this. Utilities. Now that's interesting, a well. We should definitely have a well here somewhere, shouldn't we? Right, so I need 18 logs, 9 planks, and a toolbox. Toolbox, no problem. I'd never fall into a well, you know that. That's not a nardy thing to do. Never. Was I looking for a toolbox on it? There we go. Right, that's the toolbox done. Right, so we need to chop more trees to get logs. And I need to drink some water because it is so hot here. Oh, that's better. Right, let's cut this one into planks. If I could pick up 3 at a time, I can pick up 3 at a time. That'd be a nice thing right now. Shoot a nice big hole in the heat dome. But the heat dome feels like the top of my head at the moment. I'm not going to comment on that one, TR. Well, I wouldn't like to say, TR. Thirsty, I know you're thirsty, mate, but I'm trying to build you a well here. Right, now I just need 18 logs. Is that all? Just chop that one down. Just realised he hasn't really eaten much during this episode, and his food level's still quite high. No worries, Mufu. You take it easy, buddy. I'll talk to you later, mate. It's not just ramps anymore. Don't forget you've got stairs now as well. Stairs and Debbie, what more could you want? I'm going to take the truck round there. Don't know why I didn't just do this in the first place, to be honest. Yeah, usually. But I'm actually a long way from them at the moment. Yeah, so you've got the mechs, obviously, you've got the puppets, and you've got NPCs in it now. Thing is, as well, they've introduced hordes into this. I haven't seen any hordes yet, but they will probably be coming at some point, and that will not be easy to deal with. Not in this game. Yeah, you can build defences under walls, under ceilings, under ramps, under stairs. Yeah, I think you can make all sorts in this, right down to things like turrets and that. Right, I think I only need 3. Oh, he's finally got hungry now. Right, so it's 0% full. There's no water in it, so I wonder how long you got to wait until you get water in it. It's a good job I got stuff to eat and drink, isn't it? Right, let's grab something while we're here. So let's eat a parsnip. And I'll eat a couple of these. Right in my nice new house. Well, I guess something here disagreed with him. Right, okay, so let's have a look what else we got. Let's eat some toaster pastries then, shall we? I'm guessing you didn't know he could throw up like that then. Right, I guess that's going to be sitting in there staring at us through the rest of this, isn't it? Right, let's see. So we've got a lot of water in there. Now, that's right, it's made of twig, so it's just going to run through the gaps eventually. So it'll be gone soon, you know. Alright, so I wonder how that ends up filling with water. I suppose you might have to wait for it to rain. Right, so we've done some more with that, so I think we should go around and do a little bit of looting, shouldn't we? Because I need to find these bigger backpacks. Actually, before we do that, let's get out and set our weaponry right. I really need to find that Black Orc crossbow. Right, I'm not going to risk that zucchini, I don't think. Because I think that's what made me sick before. I can go in there. And let's grab the old face smasher, I think. That needs repairing, so let's get that whetstone out. That's better. Not great, but it's not too bad. I'm not sure how to repair that. But let's not worry about that for the moment. Let's go a-looting. Let's have a quick look in here while we're moving around. Well, you managed to do it with the woman singing. No worries, I'll definitely have a listen to those. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure that you'd be able to do that, to be honest. I'll try to remember to play it back before I finish this stream tonight. They're at 51.84. Hang on, jeans. What am I wearing at the moment? Short trousers. I think we'll go for the jeans. There we go. They go with my socks now. I sort of want to have a go on the mountain bike. I'll leave that there for if ever I need it. But he's got water in his. No, he ain't. I suppose it didn't with my fat ass on the back of it, to be honest. I mean, my muscular body, you know. The weight of all the muscles and that, you know. Ooh, an advanced lockpick. Perfect. Right, wasn't much here. It's a shame you can't do anything with these water butts. Excellent, right. So you've seen him throw up, now you're going to see him drop a load. I'll just have a drink of water while he's doing this. Listen up for the sound effects. What the hell? I think you chose the wrong time to come back there, old man. Right. We just drive away and we'll never mention that again, yeah? Yeah, no worries, old man. And 43 stairs, don't forget that. I'm wondering whether we should go and search the mini-mart. Just drive around and see what's around here first. Yeah, it doesn't seem too alive, does it? That's for sure. Where was I holding my money? Ah, there we go. Let's put it down here. Yeah, this place has normally got more undead than this. I'm a bit confused about that. Milk. Can imagine how fresh that'd be after God knows how many years. A Skumpkin spice latte. I'll take the water instead. Richard's cheese. Definitely not eating that. Exactly. Absolutely. I'm just glad I'm not starving at the moment. I'm being forced to eat it. Now we'll take the whiskey along. Another water. So we're not going to be shot. Do you know, this is weird that there's nothing in here. No undead. Or no puppets, rather. Just loads of water. Not eating spinach out of a dumpster. I'll take the needle. Right, so we can go upstairs. The good loots are going to come when we go to places like the military bases and the bunkers and stuff like that. We need to be really prepared for the bunkers. That's why I'm always trying to find the crossbow. Because you need to be nice and quiet in there as well. There's plenty of beer. The thing is, there's a different kind of creature down in the bunkers. And they are very deadly, I would like to say. Probably one hit off them and you would be down if you haven't got any decent armor. But you can get them stealthy. If you can... if you can make sure that you are behind them when they drop out of the overhead ducts, you can take them out with a headshot. But it's got to be quiet, because if you make a noise in the bunkers now, you will initiate a horde. And hordes in this game will be no laughing matter. I've not come across a horde myself yet, but I've seen other people trying to deal with one. There was one where a guy was coming out of a bunker and he accidentally fired his gun off. And there must have been a good 25 armoured zombies came running out. Oh, so there are some zombies here then. Oh, come on. Die. See, that is what's left of Debbie now. Yeah. I forgot about the babies crying. Forgot all about that. Right, here we have a gun shop. It's as bad as the screamers from Dying Light 1. See, I could have put on some sexy denim shorts. Oh, I don't want the bow. I want the crossbow. I know it's only fair to say I would look absolutely amazing in those denim shorts, but I just don't want to distract you all. That's no worries, Raz. I'm sure we can still listen to it. Right, that gun shop was a bit naff. But there is another one in the city somewhere. I've got to try and remember where it is. It's quite good, but there's about 2 or 3 armoured zombies in there. Not sure if it's down this end or whether it's further up to the north of the city. But there's also a stadium as well. And the stadium sometimes has good loot. He could be. I mean, he's already done the 90 pink knickers. It's annoying. I was hoping I was getting through there. What about down through there? No. Really? That's another no. Annoying. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing a multiplayer, you can get 4 people in one of these. Keep getting a noise that sounds like a flat tire. I thought you would in the end, Rez. You usually do. That's my bike from the other gameplay we did where I got attacked by those NPCs, didn't I? Which was slightly annoying. Yeah, that's what I was looking at the tyres for, to see if I had a flat tyre. But the tyres seem to be fine. Could be, can it? That'd be pretty cool if that was a mechanic of the game. Where you have to stop and get a... sort of pick a zombie off of your axles. There's a signpost out there, look, that actually advertises the game show. Or the reality show. Right, there's the stadium. So we better go and have a look in there, haven't we? Otherwise you lot would never forgive me. Well, they're sort of cross between ramps and stairs, really. Right, now we need to be a bit careful in here, because if this is as bad as I remember it, there's a few armoured. That sounds like a strange festival. Tactical gloves. Gloves am I wearing? Driving gloves. Yeah, we'll go tactical. Arrows. Military helmet. Mine's at 91. That's at 68. Night vision. Excellent. Oh, type of onion. I see you got a lot of wild grapes growing on your land, old man. Do you get much out of them, do you? I can't understand why there's no zombies in here. Yeah, I can understand that. Suppose they've got better access, haven't they? They can just stumble across them and eat them at any time. 38. Another backpack, but it's not the type that I actually want. We were a res, don't worry. These military trousers are much better. Actually, I think we can cut those into rags. Before we do the next one of this, I'm going to have to check on the actual amount of zombies on this. Because I'm just wondering whether somehow I managed to turn them down. I don't think I did though, because I never went in and did anything with the settings. Guava. deagle light. Definitely want a deagle light. If I ever find a deagle, that is. Ooh. That's nice. That's better than the other shotty I've got. Have a deagle light. Finally, military compass. That's better. Did I have binos? I think I might have binos in the truck. I might have to go and put some stuff in the truck and then come back in a second. So I'm a bit over encumbered. Nice. Right, there's nothing in that one. What was in that one? Nothing. I emptied these, didn't I? I just chuck loads of this stuff in here for the time being. Sort it out at a later time. Don't need to do it all now. Yeah, it's huge in this. There we go. I think that'll do us for a minute. Let's go back in and just grab whatever else we missed. Yeah, the inventory on this is nearly on par with what you can get with Surrounded. Waste bag, they're pretty good, but they're not as roomy as a sporran. Another one of them. Wonder what the point of a bedroll is. Oh, right, okay. Accumulate fatigue. But it's quite a big item. Bulletproof vest, nice. No, it's my pleasure, mate. My absolute pleasure. I'm just glad you guys are with me all along. Be a bit of a boring journey if it was just me on my own. I think I'm going to change for a military shirt there. Stab-proof vest. Take that back and put that in the truck for later. We're a bit encumbered again. The thing I like about this is that we might only have a small community here, but I think we've got a really good bunch of guys. And that's what I enjoy about it, is everyone can come here and have a laugh. Nobody takes anything too serious, you know? Right, let's put that in there. That in there. An image of Debbie. Roll. TR is very serious. When it comes to ramps and stairs, he's a very serious man. I think her name was Freya now, wasn't it? Debbie is Freya when it comes to what's Aska, that was it. So it's Debbie in all the other games, but Freya in Aska. That's the thing, TR, you take it to another level. It's a real top level of unseriousness. Rez, I really hope that antibiotic stuff does something for you, mate. Right, I reckon if we go up this way, that'll teach you if you're trying to jump on my truck. Well, it's got to be whatever works for you at the end of the day, Rez. You know, if it makes you better, bud, then that's what it's all about. There we go. So I think that's a good point for us to leave it at, guys. So we managed to achieve quite a bit, I think. This I'm quite happy with. I didn't think it was going to work at first, but yeah, I quite like it. And we got a second level on that, so we're going to have to start doing something with these levels, building them up a little bit, getting some stuff in there, some gear, maybe some more storage so we can empty out the truck a little bit more. But that'll all be for the next one. And we need to do a bit more looting, I think, as well. So, right. Let me just stop that there, because I promised Rez I'd listen to this tune before I go off. So let's give that a go. Oh, I see you have actually changed the woman on the thumbnail for it as well. I thought you'd done a different picture.
Hey, now listen to the hammering.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, can you?
Naughty stepping in to make this world sing. Trees got that Viking spirit blowing in the breeze. Wakes to the fire and the crackling light, ready to build through the day and night. Forge the road, let the rhythm roll. Naughty's got that builder's soul.
No, I don't want to stop this one, Rez. I really like this.
World mine. Stone pickaxe swinging, little bird singing, got a village growing from a tiny seed. Every resource is what Naughty needs. Through the valleys and the wooded glen, he'll carve out a home with steady hands again. Wolf calls low, hear the fire grow. Ask her, what's the task? Build it up strong, where do I belong? Ask her, no time to ask her. Just chop and mine, make this world mine.
This rest is exactly what I was asking for.
Nardi's forging legends out of every dream. Mountains echo when the battle drums sound. Every brave idea keeps spinning around. With each new spark the anvil sings, turning rough beginnings into kings. Hey now, hear the hammer sing. Aska's got that mighty swing. Hold the line, let the banners fly. Nardi's gonna reach the sky. Nightfall creeping, no time for sleeping. Lanterns lit and the path shines bright. From the hills to the harbor, all is right. Morning or midnight, he won't slow down. Crafting a legend for the whole town. When the world feels cold and the shadows arise, find the spark in the starry sky. One more swing and the doubts all fade. In Aska's forge, the future's made. Build it up strong, where do I belong? Aska, Aska, no time to ask her. Just chop and mine. Make this world mine. Aska, Aska, the anthem carries on. Nardi's world is built, and the work is never gone.
I've got to be honest, the others are going to have to be pretty good to beat that. So that was version 2. So I was already playing version 2 there, Rez. Right, this is version 3.
Listen to the hammering. Nardi stepping in to make this world sing. Trees got that Viking spirit blowing in the breeze. Awakes to the fire and the crackling light, ready to build through the day and night. Forge the road, let the rhythm roll. Nardi's got that builder's soul. This world mine. Stone pickaxe swinging, little bird singing, got a village growing from a tiny seed. Every resource is what Nardi needs. Through the valleys and the wooded glen, he'll carve out a home with steady hands again. Wolf calls low, hear the fire grow. Aska, Aska, what's the task? Build it up strong, where do I belong? Aska, Aska, no time to ask. forging legends out of every dream. Mountains echo when the battle drums sound. Every brave idea keeps spinning around. With each new spark the anvil sings, turning rough beginnings into kings. Hey, now hear the hammer sing. Aska's got that mighty swing. Hold the line, let the banners fly. Nardi's gonna reach the sky. Nightfall creeping, no time for sleeping. Lanterns lit and the path shines bright. From the hills to the harbor, all is right. With every block and every glowing flame, Nardi builds a world that remembers his name. Morning or midnight, he won't slow down, crafting a legend for the whole town. When the world feels cold and the shadows rise, find the spark in the starry skies. One more swing and the doubts all fade. In Aska's forge, the future's made. Just chop and mine, make this world mine. Yeah, Aska, Aska. The anthem carries on. Nardi's world is built, and the work is never gone.
So what can I say? You've outdone yourself again, Rez. Now let's have a look. So what did you guys prefer, the first one or the second one? Now I'm going to say that I preferred the first one, although the second one is still fucking awesome. Both awesome, absolutely awesome. Yeah, you definitely outdone yourself again, mate. So we didn't listen to version 1, but that's the one you don't like, wasn't it, Rez? So it's version 2 and version 3. So I think I'm going to need to listen to those two a couple more times. Play half of that first one. Okay, let's go and play a little bit of that one. Right, so this is the one that's just down as Nardi's Aska anthem female vocal with no version of it.
Hey, now listen to the hammering. Nardi stepping in to make this world sing. Still sleeping, dreaming of axes and ancient trees. Got that Viking spirit blowing in the breeze. Wakes to the fire and the crackling light, ready to build through the day and night. Forge the road, let the rhythm roll. Nardi's got that builder soul. this world mine. Stone pickaxe swinging, little bird singing, got a village growing from a tiny seed. Every resource is what Nardi needs. Through the valleys and the wooded glen, he'll carve out a home with steady hands again. Wolf calls low, hear the fire grow. Aska, Aska, what's the task? Build it up strong, where do I belong? Aska, Aska, no time to ask her, just chop and mine. Make this world mine. Forging legends out of every dream. Mountains echo when the battle drums sound. Every brave idea keeps spinning around. With each new spark the anvil sings, turning rough beginnings into kings. Hey now, hear the hammer sing. Aska's got that mighty swing. Hold the line, let the banners fly. Naughty's gonna reach the sky. Nightfall creeping, no time for sleeping. Lanterns lit and the path shines bright. From the hills to the harbor, all is right. With every block and every glowing flame, Nardi builds a world that remembers his name. Morning or midnight, he won't slow down, crafting a legend for the whole town. When the world feels cold and the shadows rise, find a spark in the starry skies. One more swing and the doubts all fade, and Aska's forge, the future's made. Aska, what's the task? Build it up strong, where do I belong? Aska, Aska, no time to ask her, just chop and mine. Make this world mine. Aska, Aska, the anthem carries on. Nardi's world is built, and the work is never gone.
Sorry, Rez, I have to apologise, mate, but I could not just play half of that. I had to play the whole thing. I like all three of them. I really do. And I never expected it to be as good as that. Yeah, they are all good. Right, I'm just going to say this to anybody else that's come onto the channel and found this at the end. If you go to my main page on the channel, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see I've got 2 listed friends on there. The left one is my son, that's his page, and the right one is Rez, who writes all this music. So go over to his channel, you'll find loads on there, and it's all great stuff. Nothing more I can say really, it's just all great stuff. You won't be disappointed. I haven't been to date, so brilliant. I think one day what we'll have to do is we'll have maybe an evening where we do a stream that we're not actually playing games, where we can actually showcase some of Rez's stuff and we can sort of talk about it, discuss it and stuff like that. I think that'd just make for a nice relaxed evening away from the gameplay, you know. I think that would be a good idea. I think we should definitely pencil that in for one evening. Maybe when one of the games has finished, before we start up the next one, we'll do a bit of a showcase. But yeah, you actually captured exactly what I was hoping for on that, Rez. Exactly the same as you did when I asked you if you could do the actual symphonic metal song for the channel. That turned out awesome as well. It pretty much all does. Anyway, enough blowing Rez's trumpet for the time being. I think it's time I let you guys go. And as I said, tomorrow there's no stream. It's Nardi's day off. But then on Friday, we'll come back and we'll do some Surrounded. Okay, so everybody have a great evening or a great day. And as always, I will see you on the flip side. I'll catch you all later.